pull that closer to you so you can see.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Is it working?
Gangway.
All right, welcome back to Day 5 of the 2023 Ultimate Long Drive World Championship. We're at Partee Golf Center in West Columbia, South Carolina, and we're presented to you by Experience Columbia, South Carolina. I'm here in the booth with Jeff Critter Crittenton. We have on the tee box, first thing this morning, the ladies 75-plus division for the first time ever in the history of Long Drive. We have this division competing right here for the World Championship. Pretty cool stuff. Jeff Crittenton. We're going to turn this over to Brian Steffen here in just a second. He's going to make the grid call and get today's competition underway. We're going to do these ladies, Brian, then we're going to do the Valor, and then we're going to get back into the other women's divisions right after that. How about it, bud?
All right, thanks, Jeff. All right. On the tee, box 1, Miss Jean Haskins. And on box 3, Sharon Lee Ross Smith. Ladies, thank you for being the first ever 75 and over ladies to compete here in our World Championship. Awesome. Love it. We're making history. You get 2 minutes to hit your 6 balls. We'll give you 1 minute warning and a 30-second warning. As of now, ladies, that grid is yours.
Brian, that's what was wrong. They switched mics.
They switched mics on me. Now I'm going to be completely screwed up.
Screwed upper.
Yeah.
That's good grammar.
We're trendsetters here at Ultimate Long Drive. How about that, Jeff Critton? You ever think you'd see this?
No. In the 17, 18 years
You
I've been
hooked them
doing
up
long
backwards.
drive.
That's why I was.
In the 17, 18 years of doing long drive, I would have never imagined ever seeing this on a championship grid. This is awesome.
How about it?
I just want to be able to at least walk up there at that age, not hit balls.
Yeah, me too, man. I don't have that long to find out.
and Brian's almost there, too.
Is that next week for you, Jeff? You can do that?
Yeah. I think this is really cool. It's all part of growing the sport, getting people involved, all ages, all abilities. Anyone can enjoy hitting their driver, and why shouldn't they?
No, I agree. It is by far the most fun part of playing golf.
Absolutely.
At least I think so.
I think so too, man.
Ooh.
We get to learn new things, Jeff. We kind of, we always talk about hitters and the different types of hitters and the way they show their emotions on the tee. Now we're going to learn what it's like for a 75-year-old woman to crush a golf ball. And
let's see her reaction when she gets done.
There's a good ball off the number 2 box.
Yeah, she hit the last ball even better.
Both of these ladies. All right. All the balls are away. Let's make some noise for these 2 young ladies here.
Good job.
I'm just going to switch tee boxes, ladies, if you don't mind, and get yourselves ready to go one more time. So what I was going to say before the buzzer went out, Jeff, is both of these ladies are part of 3 generations that are hitting here in the World Championships today.
Wow. That's so cool.
Because it's Sharon is Dustin's Spinato's grandma and Dylan's great-grandma.
Wow.
And then Jeannie is Ben Amato's grandma, who hit in the junior division yesterday. And then her daughter, Shelly Amato.
Yeah. So we've got a D-spin and a G-spin now. We've got D-spin 1, D-spin 2, and G-spin.
Wow, yeah.
Grandma spin.
It is.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's it's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
It's like Dustin, you know, loading up to come down and bringing the family down to go do long drive.
All right, yardages from that set. For Sharon, 102.8. And for Gene, 150.6.
Wow. Wow, good stuff. It's kind of nippy here in the Midlands today, Jeff. What do you think, buddy?
It's unbelievably cold.
Yeah. 46 degrees when I got up this
I am
morning.
not a cold weather person, and this is just too chilly.
Yeah.
I didn't even pack anything coming up from Savannah to be prepared for this. Thank God I found rain pants in the car and I have like 4 layers on.
My first stop this morning was over at the merch tent and told Jen, hey, keep me one of these ULD hoodies. I got to have one of these. I got to stay warm today, man, somehow. It's supposed to warm up to about 60 by the time we finish today.
Yeah,
It'll be a little warmer when we're cleaning up after the event's over.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's not 110.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen those results.
All right, ladies.
Yes.
2 minutes to hit 6 balls. The 1 minute warning and a
Dustin's
30-second
in T-shirt
warning.
and shorts.
As of now, ladies.
So's Kelly Rudney.
That grid is yours.
Well, Kelly, you know, she had to shutter up the igloo to come down and make this trip, so, you know.
That is true. So she's probably enjoying the warmth.
Yep. It's funny. There's a joke in Myrtle Beach. If you pass the ocean in February and there are people in it, they're Canadians.
Yeah. Yes.
I thought it was just a joke at first, but I thought, well, there is somebody in the ocean. They must be Canadians, and they were. I guess it turns out that 50-degree ocean water feels good to a Canadian.
Apparently so. We did that out at Windstar. We had one really cold day, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt, a couple layers, and the Canadians were at the pool. And the Europeans were out at the pool, in the water. I'm looking, shaking my head, going, no.
That just doesn't make good sense.
No, but they thought it was great.
Of course they did.
Yeah. Ooh, good ball.
This is just amazing.
It is, yeah. It really is. I didn't think we would ever have anybody in this division.
No. And we would have had 3 if Far's mom hadn't broken her wrist 8 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And she's not recovered yet. We would have had 3.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. This right here is just anybody can do this. Don't think you can't, because you can. If these ladies can, you can.
Great look down grid there.
There's a good ball there by Sharon. We're on box 2.
That little fist pump and the thumbs up on that. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Ladies.
There is emotion.
Congratulations on that set. Thanks
same
for
about-
joining
With a
us.
fist pump and the thumbs up.
About the same reaction as Connor has.
They got one more time. One
Like-
more time. You can just stay on the tee box you were on and set up again. That's fine.
At least some of the wind's blocked here.
And here's Adam Sauter from Minnesota walking around in shorts.
I know.
And
There's many of them. Yeah. He has Under Armour on, it looks like. We'll give him that credit.
Oh, he does, doesn't he? Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, we have a match,
Yeah.
I think.
I see Farr's mom sitting in the stands. She's sitting over there with a heavy coat on. She's from Kenya. Much warmer
Really?
climate. Yeah.
Wow.
So, Critter, this is really cool right here. Dustin helping his grandma out. Get
Yes.
her, make sure she's lined up and ready to go at the start.
Getting the right height tees. How far?
Yardages from that first set for Sharon, 141. And for Miss Jean, 147.5. Great hitting, ladies.
Got a competition going on.
Yes, we do.
All right. Looks like our grid workers are getting in place and ready to go. Ladies, for one more time today, 2 minutes to hit your 6 balls. Give you 1 minute warning and a 30-second warning. As of now, that grid is yours.
And yes, there is assistance allowed in this age division at the tee for anybody that might ask.
You make it to this age, and you're dependent, you can have all the assistance and help you want. That's
Absolutely.
amazing.
Yeah.
Plus, that just adds a little bit to the family element of it, right?
Yeah.
Right? That's
Yep.
great.
Good swing. So, Jeff, you probably know this. At 75, do you have nerves when you're on the tee?
I don't think so. I didn't. I had some this year, but I got over them pretty quick.
Yeah.
I did have some expectations, but I wish I had someone to tee it up for me. We're gonna have to work on that for next year.
There have been times when I did too.
Yes.
You know, I mean, just bending over. Good grief. Then I saw, oh man, I just lost it. Gentleman we had it in Mesquite teeing it up with his feet.
Oh yeah.
Went totally brain dead on that. I'll think of it. I know you will too. He's your buddy too.
I remember people when the Stinger tees first came out, they'd hit the first one and never tee up another ball in the 2.5 minutes on the grid. Because,
Oh yeah.
they're sitting there like trying to use their arm and leg for steady, and
Yeah.
I've seen that multiple times.
She already hit all her balls. Wow. There you go.
She's
All
peppering
right,
that
make
left
some noise
side.
for these two ladies competing here for the first ever 75 and over women's world championship. For the Valor guys, while we're waiting on the yardages, the first round this morning will be the same hitting groups from yesterday. Before we move on to the elimination part, So first group up, Matt King on box 1, Ryan Lloyd on box 2, Jesse Ayers on box 3. And then it's Serge, Curtis, Matt, and Kurt, Adam, Sauce, Greeny, and Zach. We're going to stay in the same hitting groups for the first round this morning before we break it up.
Oh, no. Oh, my
Did
gosh.
it?
So she had a 170 ball out of bounds? Yeah. Wow.
All right, yardages from that set for these young ladies. For Sharon, 110.9. And for Miss Jean, the longest ball of the morning, and your 75 and over women ultimate long drive world champion with a winning drive of 160 yards, Miss Jean Haskins.
How about that? Here we go.
She'd already left the grid and was sitting in the stands.
First world champion
Yep.
in this age division. Very cool.
All right, here we are. First ever. Congratulations, Gee. And wow. So just so we all know, you went 175 yards. It just rolled out of bounds. But you did. I mean, it was outstanding watching you compete. Congrats to both of you making it here. We couldn't be more proud to host the first ever 75-plus Women's World Championship. Congratulations. What do you tell everybody, your friends at home and everything? I mean, how much fun did you have coming to the East Coast Classic, coming out here to the World Championship? What does all this mean to you, and what do you tell everybody at home?
This started as it's a family thing. I lost my husband early in the year, and my daughter said, "You're doing stuff." So here we are.
Yeah.
And so 3 generations of us are playing today, and it's been fantastic. I can't get over how wonderful everyone is, and they're helpful to us. And so I thank you. And we said it could be done, and we did it.
Congratulations again. Looking forward to watching the other generations come up and hit. Jean Haskins, world champion. Here she is.
Yeah, that's good. No one? Oh yeah, that's the yeah. We actually had hot water at the hotel. It seems like if everyone has shutter on, not hot.
All right, guys, we're getting going here. Got the Valor division up. These guys hit a couple of sets yesterday in the afternoon, part of their seeding. More seeding going this morning. We have mostly amateurs in the Valor today. We've got a couple of pros that'll be hitting later. So just trying something to see if these guys want to break off and do some money stuff as well. So
all right, gentlemen.
Offer it.
This will be your third seeding round this morning, carryover from yesterday, before we move into the single elimination that we've decided with the drastic change in the weather that we're going to put everybody in the elimination round and work it out from there. It's the only fair way to do it. So that's what we're going to do today, guys. So just a slight change, but everybody's still going to hit and get everybody in the elimination. So 2 minutes hit your 6 balls. We'll give you 1 minute warning and a 30-second warning. As of now, gentlemen, that grid is yours.
Brian goes running away from his tent.
Yeah.
You know?
We do have little signs to get him back here, right?
I hope he's got his GPS on.
GPS, he's leaving a few things.
Yep.
Although we have the, it's very hard for the competitor to see the ball. Just the glare coming off, early morning sun.
Yeah.
And the glare, well, we have one person wearing sunglasses.
Yep. Just like yesterday, we've got a downgrade wind this morning.
Yeah.
It's kind of light. You know, maybe 3 or 4 miles an hour, 5,
Yeah.
I don't know. Not much, but it is downgrade.
Hey, by the way, you know, I can hear you guys even when I'm away from the tent, you know, when you're making fun of me.
You heard us?
Yeah, I still have my
you still have your
earpiece
earbud.
in, so I can
We
hear
were
you
hoping
guys.
you would.
It wouldn't be nearly as much fun if you couldn't hear us.
Yes.
We're just hoping you took a GPS with you so you could find your way back. Well, you hadn't been across the grid in 3 days.
Okay, we have balls in the grid. I see people walking out to get measurements.
All right, make some noise for these guys in the first hitting group of the Valor division. While we're waiting on the numbers, let's get group 2 up here. Serge, box 1. Curtis, box 2. Matt, box 3. Kurt, box 4.
Oh.
So last night I went to the Canadian Thanksgiving dinner, Critter.
Yes, how was that?
It was really good. Lots, maybe 50 people, I think, or so there. She brought a lot of Canadians with her, Fargate, when she came down here. Very cool. They had, I didn't know that Canadians had turkey and dressing and stuff just like we do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was, you know, turkey, dressing, broccoli, macaroni, fried macaroni.
All things that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad I had to miss it. I was just exhausted when I came out of here
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yep.
Been a long week. I had to take a nap before the Phillies game came on. So, finely tuned machine I am.
And I got criticism for saying that it had gotten to 70 degrees and the Canadians left because it was hot. They were going to the air conditioning. What the gentleman says, I'm French, I speak French, but I understood that.
Okay. We have some good numbers coming in the cold.
That's going to be a good match in the pro division between Happy Gilmore and Ryan Lloyd. I'm anxious to see that.
Yeah, that should be fun. I hope that division grows and we have,
Yeah.
20 people competing in it in the next year or two.
I do too, man.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yardages from that set. Matt King, 353.9. Ryan Lloyd, 342.6. Jesse Ayers, 252. All right, gentlemen. 2 minutes hit your 6 balls. We'll give you 1 minute warning and a 30-second warning. As of now, that grid is yours.
This one time, I would prefer to be calling balls, Jeff, because at least the sun's shining on those.
Yes. And you get up and you move around a little bit. still think I'd rather be in here than being out on the grid.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like that part of it. You know,
I don't mind it.
I'm away from Brian.
Yeah, well, there are some good points.
Yeah.
Hey, you're the one that moved me right next to you.
We got to know this for next year. Next
We
year,
learn, we learn every year.
yes. Brian's in a remote building off property.
Up behind the porta john.
Yeah.
I think as long as I had more than a folding metal chair to sit on, I'd be okay.
Yeah, that metal chair be kind of little. So I see you got the cushion out.
Get the
today.
cushion again.
Those metal chairs are a little cool, right?
Yeah. little chilly this morning. So just to bring everybody up to speed with this Valor division, since we had such drastic weather condition changes, I mean, it was warm and heavy downwind breeze yesterday. Now it's really cold, even though it's still a little bit downwind. Hard to do the breakdown and eliminate people when they didn't, they don't get the same conditions. So what we've done is we're just moving everybody into the single elimination. First 3 guys will get a bye. Then that leaves us with 8 moving in for the fill in the bracket from there. So a little different than we originally planned for these guys, but it works out. They're all aware of it. They're all actually happy about it. So keeps them all up there hitting, competing.
Absolutely. I think it was just the right thing to do.
All right, all the balls are away. Make some noise for these 4 gentlemen in our Valor division. Let's get Group 3 up here. Adam Sauter, box 1. Sauce, box 2. Greedy, box 3. Zach, box 4.
Oh.
Got our buddy Zach Carver back here with us, Critter. How about that?
Yeah.
Talked about that a little bit yesterday. It's really good having him back in the fold. He's went out and tried to work himself to death for a couple of years and decided that's not working.
Yeah, that never worked. Never worked for me. I did it a couple times and wasn't any fun.
Yep. So I'm seeing everyone in this group taking the time to draw their balls and place them. We always talk about amateurs and how they approach this compared to others. But one thing I've noticed is even our amateurs now know more about what to do on the tee than
No,
Yardages from that set.
No, we talked about this
Surge,
yesterday. They
2.6.
how this has changed.
Curtis OB. From Matt,
These amateurs
362.
know
And Kurt,
a lot more what's
326.4.
going on than 15 years back in the sport, with probably 60% of the hitters.
Yep. They're given lots of opportunities to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Fist bumps for everybody.
Yeah, Zach made his rounds in the tee box,
He did.
even the hitters and the callers.
All right, gentlemen. 2 minutes to hit your 6 balls. We'll give you 1 minute warning and a 30-second warning. As of now, gentlemen, that grid is yours.
Zach lost a lot of weight. So if you lose that kind of weight, Critter, not that you would know, how do you compensate for ground force?
I don't know. Never had that problem. I just believe the more round I get, the faster I can swing.
Yeah.
I mean, Eventually, I'll be a little ball out there.
There you go. solidly planted on the
Exactly.
box. Yeah.
There's no ground. There's no upward force. But no, it does take. When you go through weight loss,
Yep.
it goes through. You have a new spot where the hands can come in from inside the club. People that lose weight had to swing around their body. Now they could swing and have that club come in, and hooks and pushes. And people that do it, that are serious golfers, usually gain the weight back to get their game back.
Yeah. I remember Corey. What was Corey's last name, Brian? In 2018, won the World Championship, and he put on 30 pounds for that purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, he actually, and when we asked him, what'd you do to get prepared for this? He said, I put on 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it worked.
Yeah, and it worked.
And it worked.
Yeah.
And what it's even more annoying, he lost it right afterwards.
Yeah. Yep. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for helping us get here. Jeff, I'm going to go down through the list of them. Experience Columbia, South Carolina, Tech, the new technology for Ultimate Long Drive, Groove, Insoles, Yingling Breweries, Dallas Popcorn, True Pop.
All the balls are away. Let's make some noise for these guys.
And Catalyst is here for the first time. Really cool to see those guys and have them have an opportunity to introduce their product, which you know a lot about. You've been working out with it. And we had Sycamore Biopharma here for the first time with their CBD products. Really good stuff there. Can't do it without sponsorship, can't do it without help. We appreciate all those people helping us get out here. And then Shark Attack Golf, makers of the finest long drive golf equipment on the planet. Clubs, heads, shafts, combos, whatever you need to match your ability with the equipment. They got it. Trust Moby. Everyone should trust Moby.
I took one of the sleep pills last night.
Yeah, one of the sleep gummies.
And slept better. Only
Good.
woke up 3 times and was able to get right back to sleep.
That's good.
That was good.
Yep.
But go back to one of the people, Catalyst. I started that using their vest or suit probably about 6 months ago, and I was barely touching 120 because of the accident and trying to come back. Next thing I know, used it for a while and start pegging 132, 135. That was amazing. I can't say enough about that suit.
Yeah.
That thing's impressive.
I'm looking forward to trying that myself.
Are you getting one? Awesome.
I don't have. There's no there's no official plan for that.
No.
but it's something that
All right.
I think we should get Brian.
So now we're going to go to the
have one to fit him.
elimination part. And as we said, with the weather conditions change, we just decided to put everybody in to the single elimination. So that being said, here's how everybody finished based on the 2 days.
That's consistent.
The longest,
Look
I'm
above it.
reading these longest to shortest.
Oh, that's longest.
So the first 3 guys, Dan Greenwald, Adam Sauter, Curtis Bruce, they will get a bye in the first round. Then Robert Saucier, Ryan Lloyd, Jesse Ayers, Zach Carver, Matt King, Kurt Yanelli, Serge Kaya, and Matt Weichel round out the field. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 for 2 in each of these groups to move on in the bracket. And then that gives us an odd number. So the longest between the 2 groups of the people that didn't automatically get in the 2 will get the 8th spot. So first hitting group, box 1, Sauce, box 2, Zach Carver, box 3, Matt King, box 4, Matt Weichel. Second hitting group will be Ryan Lloyd, Jesse Ayers, Kurt Yanelli, and Serge Kaya.
So, Jeffrey, this year we expanded this division to include first responders, renamed it from military to Valor, and includes military past, present, first responders. And for the first time ever, we have an international flair to it. Serge Kai from Canada competing.
All right, I see
as well in
Zach.
the division.
I think that's great.
I do too.
Yes. And to be honest, when we talked about it, I never thought about foreign countries or other countries competing in it, but that completely makes sense.
Yeah, why shouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Yeah, as long as we all get along.
Yeah. Yeah.
But didn't they stop World War II or something for a soccer game or something?
Yes.
There was a
Wasn't
war.
like soccer game or New Year's? Wasn't it Christmas?
Yeah,
They stopped it for a while.
Yeah.
24-hour.
Yep. It's starting to warm up a little bit. I think it might be 47 now.
I don't know. I'm dressed like a little beach ball over here, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you have shorts on.
Yeah, I should have put the jeans on.
By the way, it ain't a little beach ball.
It's a large.
All right, gentlemen. 2 of you for sure will be moving on, and again, there is one wild card spot potentially for the longest of the others. So put it out there, gentlemen.
I'd never live that down, Jay.
2 minutes, hit your 6 balls. We'll give you 1 minute warning and a 30-second warning.
Jay in the truck
As of now, that grid is yours.
heard me and offered me a blanket.
Well, the other two 75-year-old ladies have blankets on. I mean, if it fits, it fits.
Yeah, I'm not going there. So Matt King's ball rolled out in front of the tee box next to him. I think it's a pretty solid miss.
It's he has one in the grid.
We could step that one off.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday in the U7 with Mason Shook and Jake Porter up there, Jake hit one that went backwards.
Yeah.
And as he was looking at it and KP was teeing the ball for him, he goes, "Dad, do we measure negative yards?"
Yeah, we take that off your next one. So.
Yes. We're lucky we don't do an average.
Those kids are so cute, man. Jake comes over to me this morning. "Mr. Jeff, can I be on TV today?" I said, "Sure, I don't see why not." Jen says, "No, no, no."
Oh.
She was trying to get him to go home.
And
Were you here when Happy Gilmore arrived? Yeah, apparently not. He had said yes. You heard the train horns. When he
oh, he blows those things everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
It's like his entrance.
Yeah, that was his entrance.
I am here.
Yep.
Come see my clothes.
All the balls are away. Make some noise for these four gentlemen. Trying to move on to the next round. The top 8. While we're waiting on numbers, give me Ryan Lloyd on box 1, Jesse Ayers on box 2, Kurt Iannelli on box 3, and Serge Kaya. Come on down here next to me on box 4, eh? My good friend from Canada, Serge, you come sit down here next to me, eh? Okay, buddy, you come here next to me, don't you know? That's right. Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
Well, that was a little, it was pretty okay, right? It's early. No, you didn't have a beer yet. Well, that's why. Yeah. It automatically hits in when I have a beer. Canadian.
Serge, we're not 100% sure he hasn't, okay?
Yeah.
324.7. Thank you, sir. 360.7.
Wow.
These are good numbers for
Yeah.
early morning stiff bodies.
Yep. Zach got eliminated.
Ryan Lloyd was over there warming up this morning. He said, "You got any tips on how to get loose?" I said, "Well, if you could reverse the aging process, that would help. Don't do anything strenuous that would cause you to be tight."
Yeah, don't get hit by a car.
Yeah, don't get hit by a car.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what else?
Probably don't work. That probably would.
Yeah.
That's the plan. That's the plan. We need to get in there.
Waiting for the last number to come in.
Yardages from that set. Robert Saucier, 360.7. Zach Carver, 324.9. Matt King, 310.8. And Matt Weichel, 344.7. So Sauce and Matt Weichel will be moving on to the top 8. Gentlemen, the grid workers are in place. Grid is ready. 2 minutes, hit your 6 balls. We'll give you 1 minute warning and a 30-second warning. As of now, gentlemen, that grid is yours.
Right in the middle.
Box 1's Ryan Lloyd, our first military long drive world champion. Well, he's the first one to get a belt. I'll put it that way. Because I think Jesse Ayers is also a champion.
I do too. Says it on his shirt.
Yeah, wearing a shirt says it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember that deal. I can't remember.
I still love our Canadian friend down here on the right pre-shot routine.
Yeah, I know, Serge. Yeah,
The,
I've never seen anything like that before.
no.
When he circles it and twists it at the
Yeah.
same time. See that?
I-
and then the dress.
I would be worried about dropping the club by doing that.
Yeah.
I just love watching Serge hit his pre-shot
That's what we were just
routine
talking about
motion.
that,
That's
yeah.
amazing, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd end up with the thing upside down or something.
I mean, I've said this before, but the very first time I saw him do it, I thought he was like using a left-handed club holding it upside down.
Yeah.
Like he had broken his driver and borrowed somebody's. The only thing he had was a lefty.
All the balls are away. Make some noise for these 4 gentlemen. Trying to get into the final 8.
Tech yardages being scored out there. So for folks watching, you notice those scorers are standing with their heels against the front of the tee box. Gives a consistent spot for measurement for each time. And they're shooting a vest with reflective tape on it that's over the ball. The most accurate way to score a long drive ball. If you're scoring a long drive ball and you're on the left tee box and you hit it to the right side of the grid, someone's on one of the middle tee boxes and hit it the same yardage marker measured with tape, you just got screwed out of those extra yards.
Absolutely. The grids, the lines are not flat. They're more arched going through the out there. So the no, it's very accurate. It goes by exactly how far you hit it.
That's how far you hit the ball.
Yeah.
You get credit for exactly how far you hit the ball.
Yeah. The old days, if you're hitting from one side and go the other, you can probably hit it 2-3 yards further, but
Yep.
it never counted.
Yep. I got our names right again. Credit. They got our names right.
Oh, they did. They won the right seats.
Yeah, that's good.
What Lloyd have?
Yardages from that set. Ryan Lloyd, OB. Jesse Ayers, 362.2. Kurt Yanelli, 341.3. And Serge Kaya, 333.8. So Jesse and Kurt are moving on. And your wild card spot at 333.8 yards goes to my good friend from Canada. Yay? Serge Kaya gets in the last eight. It gets in the 8th spot.
We did that down in Florida on Amelia Island for one of the events. Actually, it started at 8. At 7:45, I had a heat stroke, dropped to the ground. They got me up. I actually hit lost, terribly bad, and then proceeded to do it again and lose. Well, we had an odd number. I was the longest loser,
Yeah.
All right, so group
non-qualifying
one.
ball. And then
Here
the next
in
thing I
the
know,
top
I sit
8.
around, actually had a bag of ice on my head
Dave
forever.
Greenwald, Robert
Won the next
Saucier, Matt
round,
Weichel,
which
Serge
got me right to
Kaya
the
come
finals
to the tee.
of the event.
Amazing.
It was.
Never quit, right?
I wanted to. I was ready to go home, but I felt I needed to hit the 2 sets and leave because I paid for them.
Doesn't matter that you put your life at risk.
No, it's a long drive.
Yeah,
Got to have priorities in this sport.
I get that. I was talking to Greeny this morning. You know, we've
All right. Well, up here, Greeny.
he won
get
the
to
world
pick your box.
championship for the 35 plus division,
2,
and said he felt like
Sauce.
crap yesterday. He said I feel
3,
a lot more like crap today.
Matt.
Absolutely. I
One.
think they might have
Come
gone out
see
and
me
celebrated
again,
that win.
buddy. Right, you.
I definitely would have gone out and
Serge.
celebrated.
But here he is back, going for another one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's
Just tell
awesome.
him to come down
The
the
There he comes. I got you, buddy. You're gonna run me down. I know, buddy. We tried to make you.
Ryan's doing really well with his Canadian.
Right.
Yeah,
Ryan's good at that.
he speaks Canadian.
You think we can give him to him?
You think they'd take him?
Can't,
It's too damn cold up
What-
there.
what
I'm
we-
not going there.
I mean, I think we'd have to pay.
He'd have to have his own igloo.
Yeah.
He'd have to have his name on it.
It is too cold up there. I would die up there.
Brian, now it doesn't count for me. I'll be ripping them. Just watch. That's right. I'll be cheering for you, eh? I'll be there.
All right, gentlemen. Congratulations on making it to the top 8. This is a 4-for-2 situation. The 2 longest will go on to the final 4. 2 minutes to hit your 6 balls. Sauce is running down the grid for some reason.
He didn't want anybody to accidentally measure that ball.
You didn't want us to think that might have been yours, little brother? All right, gentlemen. 2 minutes to hit your 6 balls. Give you a 1 minute warning and a 30-second warning. Good luck to you all. As of now, that grid is yours.
KP and I walked into a bar a couple weeks ago when we were down here. People saw the ULD stuff on us and they said, "You know Sauce?"
That's kind of funny.
we know Sauce. No, I mean, really, do you really know him? Yeah.
For clarification, Sauce doesn't live here.
I know.
For those listening, Sauce doesn't live here.
I mean, that's an impressive fan base already.
It is, yeah.
I got to tell you, Critter, you had commented on this earlier. Extremely impressive under how cool it is, how far these guys are still hitting it this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is quite impressive. It's, somewhere in the 40s. It's cold.
Yeah.
And they're still going 350, 360 on this grid.
I mean, and what wind there is slightly downwind, but it's not much. But this is very impressive what these gentlemen are doing here this morning.
Yep. Well, with their background, they're used to doing what needs to be done no matter what the conditions are.
Yes, absolutely. And it seems like our Canadian friend here, every time he hits it, it's dead solid.
Oh, he
Perfect.
does. Yeah.
I've never heard a different noise from that club yet.
Nope, he hits it,
Well, apparently it may not be the straightest.
All right, all the
From
balls
hearing
are away.
on the
Make
grid.
some noise for these four gentlemen trying to get into the Final Four. While we're waiting on numbers, let's get Adam, Curtis, Jesse, and Kurt up here.
I was thinking about Greeny winning that belt yesterday, and I remember getting a phone call from him. Someone had said he should check us out, and he called, and he's asking, what do I do, where do I train, what kind of equipment, and all that kind of stuff, and gave him the advice I could. He ended up training with KP, got himself set up with Shark Attack Golf Club.
From that group,
a year later, he's a world champion.
Dan Greenwald, 340.8.
That's never happened back in the day.
Robert
That is so awesome. You work at it, you get the right stuff.
Matt Weichel,
and anything can happen.
346.4.
And
Serge Kai, a 311.1.
Against an
So
impressive bunch of
Sauce and
hitters.
Matt will be moving on to the
400-plus yard
Final
balls.
Four.
Yeah.
See, he didn't walk into it,
Yeah.
But he showed up here Wednesday and just looked like he forgot everything that he knew. You could tell he was frustrated. And he just worked and worked and worked and worked it out and worked himself right back into
back into a belt.
Yep.
Yes.
Talking about Dan Greenwald, we call him Greeny. Truck driver. Spent the year trying to build his business, bought two more trucks.
All right, gentlemen. Grid's ready.
That's awesome.
Oh, we didn't assign you yet? You didn't go up? Sorry. So, Adam, you get first.
I would have never guessed he was a truck driver when I met him. I really not. Yeah.
Curtis can pick next. Going to 3. And then Jesse. All right. Then by process of elimination, Kurt, that puts you down here by me. That was intuitive. That was a college word for you, O'Reilly.
I know. I didn't want to say that out loud.
Too many syllables for him. Got to use smaller words, Brian.
Critter, did you understand what that meant?
I actually did. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Just checking in, buddy.
More impressed that you were able to use it in a sentence.
Without
I've been saving it all week.
Without using
It's
his
the
hook.
one word I learned, and I've been waiting for the right time to use it.
He's been practicing, got hooked on phonics.
All right, gentlemen, this is a 4-for-2 situation.
It's doing good.
2
It's
minutes,
doing
hit your 6 balls. We'll give you a 1 minute warning and a 30-second warning. As of now, that grid is yours.
We'd like to say another special thanks to Accurate Accounting for sponsoring our welcome party again this year. We had a great time up at Teed Up.
Absolutely, Miss Bondi. That whole family, Smith, John Smith, her son's been competing with us for 3-4 years now. I mean, he missed out on last year.
Yep.
But good to see him back. You know, he's got a young family.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know, he's got a lot going on in his life, but great to see them back because the whole family comes. Like, there was like 8 of them. It's great, you know.
And Mom and Dad are moving here to Columbia area, and the
Yeah.
rest of the kids may follow.
They put a bid on their house while they were on a new house while they were here.
Yeah. They were happy to hear that we may be back here next year.
Yes. Which leads me to believe we'll also have her for the welcome party sponsor again next
I
year.
hope so.
I'd venture a bet that if her son qualifies, that we will.
Yeah. And I'd say this for the people that Teed Up, man, they just treated us extra special. And if you're in this area, you want to go to a nice environment, they got golf simulators, an outdoor seating area, cornhole boards, dart boards, outdoor bar, indoor bar, good food. Teed Up on Lake Murray. Great place to go. Coral and her crew up there do a fantastic job. But if you're in this area and you want to hit balls, Partee Golf Center is a place to be. This is a great range here. They've got a mini golf area behind the pro shop over there. They've got a par 3 over on the other side and many, many, many hitting bays, long grid. You can come here.
All right, all the balls are away. Make some noise for these 4 gentlemen.
Yeah, one of the few
Trying to get into the
driving
Final
ranges
Four, Joel
that the
Sauce.
long drivers can hit on without hitting it out of the back.
Yep.
That's-
Long drivers are welcome.
Yes.
They have lights here. They hit at night. Tom Mason and crew did a great job getting this thing ready for us. Got a beautiful grid out there.
Yeah, they did an awesome job on the grid. It looks great. Well, they always do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, Jay, that's teed up. They're at Lake Murray, up at Lake Murray. It was only about 20 minutes here from the grid.
All right,
Yardages from that set. Adam Sauter, 343.2. Kurt Unelli, 337.7. We'll be moving on to the final 4. Curtis and Jesse both had OB sets. So if I can get Sauce, Matt Weichel, Adam, and Kurt come back up here, we'll move on to the final 4. So Sauce, you get first pick. 2. Matt, 3. Adam. Already on 1. All right, well, there we go. Kurt, back on down here next to me, buddy.
Yeah, we'll be best friends by the end of the day.
I had confidence in my decision.
Well, you just put the pressure on me to get it done.
Absolutely. I see no problem with that.
All right, gentlemen, the grid is clear. This, two of you will be moving on to the finals. Good luck to all of you. 2 minutes to hit your 6 balls. We'll give you a 1 minute warning and a 30-second warning. As of now, gentlemen, that grid is yours.
Looks like the wind's trying to die here.
Yeah,
It's getting less and less. There's some flags that are just sitting and not waving at all.
Yep. It's real light right now.
Yeah, and any bit what it is still kind of down grid, but it's hardly anything at all at this point. You're right. This may be the slowest I've ever seen Adam Sauter hit a set. Adam's like our version of rapid fire.
Yeah.
Well, he's walking all the way back to the... He's taking about 30 steps between hits.
He said that in one of his league events, because was running a little behind on time and it was his turn to hit, he hit all 6 balls in 52 seconds.
All right, make some noise for these guys battling it out to see who's going to the finals. On deck after this, we're going to go right to our Pro Valor, that Pro division, which is Ryan Lloyd and John Gilmore. Those gentlemen will be going best 2 out of 3 to see who is the Valor Pro World Champion.
Bounced it off of the 350. 100 miles. Wow. 321.9.
Yardages from that set. Robert Saucier, OB. Matt Weichel, 361.1. Adam Sauter, 353.7. Kurt Yanelli, 321.9. So congratulations to Matt and Adam. You're moving on to the finals. So just stay right here up on the tee box, gentlemen. Robert Saucier, OB. Matt Weichel, 361.1. Adam Sauter, 353.7. Kurt Yanelli, 321.9. So congratulations to Matt and Adam. You're moving on to the finals. So just stay right here up on the tee box, gentlemen.